Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy A80. Now you can pick this up on Amazon. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, $610. Now it comes in 3 different colors. You got Angel Gold, Ghost White, and Phantom Black. Alright, so let's go through all of the specs. Now this is a GSM only phone. So if you got AT&T or T-Mobile, you're good to go. If you got Sprint or Verizon, you assed out. For the display, you got a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2400. Now that's 393 for the PPI Patrol. You got Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, Gorilla Glass 6 on the back, and an aluminum frame. And when you watch your videos, you're going to watch them in a 20:9 aspect ratio. For the processor, you got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 with the Adreno 618 GPU. What does that mean? Mid-range specs, bro. Mid-range specs. Now you got 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. It's running Android 9 VIP with Samsung One UI skin on top. For the battery, you got a 3700 milliamp battery that features 25 watt fast charging. Now, Samsung claims you can charge it from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. For the cameras, now here's the biggest selling point of this phone. You got the pop-up triple camera. So you got a 48 megapixel f2.0, that's your wide angle lens. You got an 8 megapixel f2.2, that's your ultra wide angle lens. And you got a 3D time of flight depth sensor. Now for the front camera, it's the back camera. Pop-up status. Now you also got an on-screen fingerprint sensor, you got Bluetooth 5.0, you got NFC, USB Type-C charging, and an always-on display. So, what's missing from my flagship checklist? Everything. Alright, for $610, this is going to be a hard sell. Listen to this. There's no IP rating, so the phone is not water resistant. There's no headphone jack, that shit's whack, #bars. There's no wireless charge, no expandable memory, no face unlock, and no dual speakers. So I know what you're saying. Why on earth would anybody buy this phone for $610 when you could get the Galaxy S10e for $550? And I can only think of 2 reasons. Number 1, maybe you want a bigger display. And number 2, phone wars. All right? You want that pop-up camera so you could be the dude to win the phone war. My phone could do something that your phone can't. But in all honesty and in reality, the Galaxy S10e is a way better phone and a way better buy. You're going to save $50, and everything that I just mentioned that you don't have on the A80, you got on the Galaxy S10e. You got an IP rating. This phone is water resistant. You got a headphone jack. You got wireless charging. You got expandable memory. You got dual speakers. You got face unlock. And you got the latest Snapdragon processor and GPU. So this is a way better phone. But it is what it is. Let's unbox it and put it to the test. First things first, as you can see, shout out to White Shoes. It's back in the building, back from vacation. White Shoes, calm down. All right, here we go. Samsung Galaxy A80. Nice white box. Giggity. Scrap a little unboxing knife. Got Spider-Man on deck. Here we go. Shout out to Spider-Man Far From Home. I like that movie. Here we go. All right, so inside, let's see what you get. Okay, little Samsung box. There's your SIM ejection tool. Okay. All right, now, the color that I went with is Angel Gold. Kind of looks a little pinkish. Got a little case. I like that. And on the side note, it did come with this card to let you know that it's not available on Sprint or Verizon. Now, if they come out with a carrier version, then you'll be good to go. But as of right now, if you buy this one on Amazon, it's GSM only. Okay, so here's your phone. Let me rip this off. Rah. Let me do the smell test on this. I got to keep it real. It smells a little TGH. All right, the price might be a little too TGH to really enjoy this one. All right, shoes, scoot. Okay, here's your 25 watt fast charging brick. Let's see what else you get. Okay, USB Type-C charging cables. All right, shoes, handle those. And you get a set of headphones. Now, these headphones are actually pretty good. You got your play and pause, volume up and down buttons. Let's see, a little Samsung branding. Actually, nice headphones. Okay, so for $600, so far I'm not disappointed. but I'm not really sold just yet. Now, one thing I will say, if you like me and you like big, heavy phones, this is one of those. This phone is definitely a heavyweight. I see a little, is that a reflection or is that a sticker? Let me wipe this down real quick. Now I'm back here in the New York heat, so I'm sweating without my air conditioner on. But look at that. This is angel gold. It kind of looks a little pink on the sides. You got that aluminum frame. Let's get this one off the front. I got to keep it real though. So far, as far as build quality, I like it better than the S10e. Wow. Let's hit that power button. Like I'm saying, as far as build quality, yeah. This is one of those phones. All right, if you like a phone, if you like a big, heavy phone, the weight on this, yeah, it's twice as heavy as an S10e. Now, I got to see how this pop-up camera looks when it flips. So I'm going to pause the video. I'll let it power up. I'll drop some of my information in. Then we'll do a little size comparison with some of the other Galaxy phones and see where this one stands. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, so before I do a size comparison, let's take a look at the main feature, the pop-up selfie camera. Okay, so I'm going to open up the camera app. Let's put it in selfie mode. And there it is. Yo, listen to that sound. Oh, that's so sick. I hope this is like the Oppo phones that let you change that sound. Imagine a robotic or transformer sound every time you open up your camera. Oh, that's sick. Let's see if I can do it from the back. Oh, I could do this all day. This is sick. I got to give him credit. This is sick. Now think about it. If you're somebody like me, and every time you take selfies, you just stand in the mirror and you're using your rear camera anyway, you don't really need a front-facing camera. So this is kind of a double-edged sword because it's a good thing. You got more screen real estate. But at the same time, I wish they would have made it so you have face unlock. So every time you open up your phone, you get that motion and then you unlock the screen. No face unlock, that's a bummer for me. But that sound and that smooth mechanism, oh, it's game over for the phone wars right now. This is sick. Now, I know what some of y'all going to say. This is not really the best because what if you got butterfingers and you drop your phone a lot? If this mechanism breaks, then you asked out of a camera. And that's a valid point. If you got butterfingers, then you don't really want this. This is really just something that's different and unique. Everybody don't want the same phone. You want your phone to be a little bit different. You want to have that phone war ammunition. This is pretty dope. Let's see if I can open it by hand. Now my hands is back here sweating. Okay, you could... Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Let me see, did I just break it? I just broke it. Okay, now it's good. It's good. All right, so you don't really want to try opening it up by hand, but just enjoy this. Enjoy this sound. All right, let's do a little size comparison. All right, so now let's do a little size comparison, and we'll start with the lower spec Samsung phones. First up, we got the A50. So the A80 is definitely bigger and definitely has a way better build quality. This is that glass-stick shit. This is real glass. Let's see how much taller it is. Definitely a little bit taller, a little bit wider, but a lot heavier and definitely more premium. Next, we got the Samsung A70. Now let's see. These should be the same size. Yep. Pretty much the same exact size, but again, the build quality, night and day. This is real glass, real aluminum. This is glass stick. Next up, Galaxy S10e. Now, for my money, I would definitely get this phone, but if you want a bigger display and you want that, that dope camera sound, then you got to go with the A80. A80 is a lot bigger, though. You see how much taller that screen is? Definitely a bigger screen. But the S10e, still a better phone. Now, we got the Galaxy S10. Let's see. A80 is definitely a little bit taller, a little bit wider. But again, the S10 destroys this phone. Next, we got the S10 Plus. Let's see. A80 is a little bit taller. And I don't have to say it. You already know the S10 Plus murders this phone. Next, we got the Galaxy Note 9. Note 9, almost the same height. Note 9 destroys this phone. And we got my favorite phone that's out right now, the Galaxy S10 5G. Xerxes came in right on cue. The G stands for gangster. A80 is a little bit taller, but the S10 5G destroys this in every possible way you could think of. All right, so now I'm going to run to the gym. I'm going to do my daily errands. I'll take some pictures and some videos. Then we'll come back and break this one down. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I've been using this phone all day long, and I got to be honest with y'all. For $620, it's a no for me, dog. And let me tell you why. Usually when I buy a phone, I review it for what it is. I go into it with an open mind. I don't really compare it to other phones at that same price. Because a lot of times when people buy a phone, they want a phone from that manufacturer. So if you wanted a Samsung phone, you want a Samsung experience. You don't really care about the LGs and the HTCs and the Huawei's and all these other Xiaomi and Oppo phones. You wanted a Samsung phone. This is one of those times that instead of buying this phone, I can show you 3 Samsung phones right now that kill this phone. Let me break it down. Number 1, Galaxy S10. Now, instead of spending $620 for this, save up an extra $80 and get the Galaxy S10. This phone literally destroys the A80 in every department. Everything at the beginning of the video that I said was missing on your A80, you got it on the S10 plus more. But here's the thing. Now, say $600 was your budget. Maybe you added an extra $20 to get this one. You wasn't even planning on spending more than $600. Then I would highly recommend getting the Galaxy S10e for $550. Again, this phone literally does everything the A80 does plus more. But here's the thing. You might be saying, Floss, I'm not buying the S10e for the same reason that you don't like the S10e. And everybody that watches my videos knows I don't like the S10e because it's just too small for me. Cool. Let me give you one more option. For $480, you can get yourself a Galaxy Note 9. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that last year, this was the phone of the year. And even in 2019, it's still a heavy hitter, and it still literally destroys the A80 in every single department. Better cameras, better processor, better GPU, it's water resistant, you got face unlock, the fingerprint sensor's better, you got dual speakers, wireless charge, you got the S Pen. This is 100% a better deal, and it's cheaper, $120 cheaper. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at this A80. Like I said, this is a good little gimmicky phone, but the camera on this is 100% gimmicks. Now, I don't use that word lightly. Normally, when I talk about gimmicks, a gimmick is something that you just don't use. Now, if you got a feature on your phone that you use every day, even if other people don't like it or don't think it's that serious, it's not a gimmick because you use it every day. This flip-up camera is pretty cool and it's cute, but you're not going to use it every day. Most people don't take selfies every day. Now, personally, today, I've been using this phone all day long. The only time I got to enjoy the flip camera is when I took some selfies specifically for this video. Now, normally when I take selfies, I take them in the mirror. I don't use the front-facing camera. I don't like holding the phone like this. But it is what it is. This phone could have been so much better. Now, if that camera would have been the same like the OnePlus 7 or the Oppo Find X, or the Oppo Reno 10x zoom, if this flipped up to use it for face unlock, then it wouldn't be a gimmick because you'd be using it every day. So you're going to spend $620 on this phone because you want to enjoy that flip up camera and you're never going to use it. Now, just for arguments, let's flip it open one time because this is the only time you're going to get to see it flipping open and down when you're taking a selfie. Now, on a side note, I do love that sound, and I love the way it flips. But Samsung, they really skimped out on this one. They should have made it when you swipe up, you use that for face unlock. That would have been a go. Anyway, first things first, shoes. I need you to scoot. First things first, build quality. Now, there's 2 things that I really do love about this phone. One of them is the build quality. If you like, let me zoom out a little. If you like these big heavyweight man-sized phones that actually have a lot of weight to it. Now, some people want the thinnest and lightest phone on the market, not me. I like my phone to have a big heavy weight to it. And this one has that. Now, unfortunately, it's not water resistant, and you got a glass back with no wireless charge. So I'm not really feeling that, but as far as the look and feel of it, I gotta say it feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. Let me get a little wipe down on this. Now this this angel gold, it's more of a pinkish hue to it, kind of rose gold. I actually ordered the black one and they told me it was sold out, so I had to get this one instead. But build quality, yeah, I'm totally feeling it. Actually, there's two things that I really like about this phone. Number one is the build quality, and number two is the display. Now, that's one of the best things about not having a front-facing camera. No cutouts, no notches. It's 100% display. Look at that. Basically bezel-less, all display. I'm feeling that. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up the phone. You got your smart lock, you know, your body, use your body proximity. You can swipe up, put in your pattern or your pin, just like that. Or you can use the on-screen fingerprint sensor. Now, this would bring me to one of the things that I don't like. This on-screen fingerprint sensor is kind of trash. Now, when I say kind of trash, it's not 100% trash. It's kind of trash. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, it does work, but look how slow that animation. Shoes, I'm about to fire you to the side. I need you to calm down. It does work. It's just, I know Shoes missed me. I've been going, so I'm going to let her ride. It does work, but it's not the fastest in the world. And right here, I'm back here sweating. So it's going to stop working in a minute once my finger gets a little bit wet. I don't like that. Now, face unlock, it's like your girl that you used to date back in the days, or one of those cars that you used to own. You never really miss it until it's gone. Using this phone all day without face unlock, you're going to miss it. Personally, I didn't realize how much I use face unlock until I was forced to have to use fingerprint sensor all day. I'm not really feeling that. Now, of course, since I'm doing the video, the fingerprint sensor is working a little bit better, but all day long, it was kind of trolling me. So what I did was I set up 3 fingers, the same fingers. So I set one like this, and one like this. And usually that makes it work a little bit better. But this one was definitely lagging. Not the fastest in the world, but as you can see right now, it's working better. Of course, since I'm shooting the video, it's going to work a little bit better. Beautiful display. Let's go through all of the settings real quick. Now, this is a typical Samsung phone, so you got basically all of the Samsung Galaxy features. So you got your ultra power saving mode, you got your smart views, you can screencast, you got your auto rotate, you got secure folders, for your thought life activities. You got Dolby Atmos. Now, that only works when you plug in the headphones, and honestly, it don't even sound that great. You got your night mode for your clandestine, scrolling in the middle of the night, get that black theme. And you got your power button for Bixby. Use that if you want. Let's go through the regular settings. Okay, so you got everything. You got NFC and Bluetooth. Let's go to sounds. You can change your vibration intensity. Let's go to advanced settings. Sound quality and effects. You got an equalizer. Dolby Atmos only works with Bluetooth or when you plug in your headphones. Let's see anything else. I'm not going to go too deep into this. This is basically a Galaxy phone. No reason to check the notifications. Let's go to display. Now, this is maximum brightness. It does get pretty bright. AMOLED panel, so all of the blacks look nice and dark. I like that. Got your blue light filter. That gives you that yellowish hue. Got your night mode. A couple of different screen modes. You got vivid and natural. If you hit advanced, change the RGBs. Now, I like it on vivid. I usually leave it a little bit more colder. Do it like that. Full screen app, screen timeout, blah, blah, blah. Easy mode, touch sensitivity. You've seen that 1,000 times. Let's go to lock screen. All right, so you got smart lock. No face unlock, but you can use your smart lock. Let's open that up real quick. So you got on-body detection. That's your body proximity I was talking about earlier. You got trusted places. Set that up so this way if you don't like using face, well, I can't even say don't like it. You don't got face unlock. If you just want to open your phone every time you're in the house without dealing with this whack fingerprint sensor, put on trusted places. You got trusted devices paired with your smartwatch, and you got voice match. Let's see, you got always on display. Now, if you want to, this is just like any other Samsung phone. You could put a picture, change these up if you want. Let's go to settings. It's got a bunch of different always on displays to choose from. You can select screen orientation, blah, blah, blah. Let's see anything else. Biometrics and security, no face unlock. But you got Samsung Pass. Again, you got your secure folders for your clandestine moves. Do your thing. Advanced features. Okay, so you got your Bixby routines, pop-up views. All right, I'll show you how that works. It's the same as all of the other ones, though. You got smart capture, direct share, reduce animations. Now, I'll turn that on. We'll play with the fingerprint sensor, see if that changed. I forgot to do that earlier. Lift to wake, double tap to wake the screen, smart stay, smart alert, blah, blah, blah. One hand mode. We're just skimming through this. Blah, blah. Let's see anything else. Accessibility. All right, so if you're hearing or visually impaired, you can still rock out. And that's pretty much it. Now, the phone is definitely smooth. All right, I will give it that. Not the latest processor, but this one is no slouch. It's very smooth. You're not going to get any lag on this. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to file shoes to the side. So here's your always on display. Let's check that fingerprint sensor now that I reduced the animation. Okay, it looks a little bit faster, but still not the fastest and smoothest in the world, especially if you use other Galaxy phones. This is probably the slowest one, but it does work. Let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to apple.com.
Opening web page.
And there it is. Full website, all the pictures, nice and smooth. Now, since this is a Samsung phone running Samsung UI, you got all your basic features. So if you want, you can open this up as a pop-up and then minimize it. Just get that out the way. Now, if you want, let's do 5. All right, so you can do Facebook. We'll open this up as a pop-up. Let's minimize that one. Let's open up Google Voice. You can set this as a pop-up. Let's minimize that one. Let's open up YouTube. You can set this as a pop-up. And if you want, you could change the transparency. Make it nice and thin or full screen. Open that up. Let's open up Snapchat. Open as a pop-up. Minimize it. And let's open up Twitter. Minimize that. Now you got your 5 pop-ups. Now if you want, let's see what else we got. Let's do Google Maps. So I can be in Maps, searching some stuff, then say I want to take it back to YouTube. Open up my YouTube. Open up my Google Voice. Open up Snapchat. Everything works. Now you also got split screen multitasking. So let's open this one up. We'll split it. And we can have Snapchat. So now I got YouTube on the top, Snapchat on the bottom, and I can still open up Facebook right in the middle. This is pretty sick. All right, so full multitasking, no lag at all. All right, so now let me show you the display and we'll listen to the speaker. So I got my daughter's little vlog from last week. Let's get maximum screen. Check this out. Beautiful display. Speaker on the bottom. It is pretty loud though. Now I prefer dual speakers, but if you're gonna have one bottom firing speaker, let it be loud like this. I love this full screen display though. All right, this is how you want to watch your videos. Look at that. This is beautiful. I just wish it would have had dual speakers. All right, so now let's take a look at the camera. Of course, you got your World Star button, so you hit the power button twice. Brings up your camera in less than a second. I like that. Let's see all the different modes you got. You got night mode. You got panoramic shots. You got pro mode, change your ISO, your white balance, your shutter speed. You got live focus. All right, that's your bokeh. You got regular photos and wide angle lens. You see that wide angle? That's one of the things I love about this camera. The wide angle is pretty sick. You got videos. You got live focus video. So you can have that bokeh effect in your video. You got super slow motion, regular slow motion, and you got your hyperlapse. So let's go back over to our video. You got super steady shots. And the max recording size is 4K. Now let me show you some pictures that I took. Alright, so you've seen the pictures for yourself. They ain't bad, but if you compare them to all of the other Galaxy phones that I just mentioned, they ain't good either. They're just okay. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say the Galaxy A80 is alright. It's a cool little gimmicky phone. Has a great build quality, a beautiful display, and that camera is different and unique. Not to mention, you got 25-watt fast charging. But other than that, would I recommend spending $620 on this phone? And the answer is no. It's just missing too much stuff. There's no IP rating, no headphone jack, no wireless charge, no expandable memory, no face unlock, and no dual speakers. I can't co-sign that for $620, especially if you just want a big Galaxy phone for $480. Get yourself a Galaxy Note 9. Everything that I just said is missing from the A80. It's on the Galaxy Note 9, plus more. Now look, you might not want the fingerprint sensor on the back. Maybe you don't want a phone from 2018. You want a new phone from this year? Spend $550, get your Galaxy S10e. Now, if you like me and this phone is just too small for you, save up an extra $80, get yourself a Galaxy S10. Now, if you want the big boy, save up a couple of dollars more and get the Galaxy S10 Plus. Keep this in mind. This is your phone, all right? This is your life network. This is going to be in your pocket all day. It's going to be in your hands all day long. Don't be cheap. Don't settle $620 for a phone that's basically all gimmick when you could get a real phone that you're going to enjoy. Trust me when I tell you that. One more thing. All right, let's slap the case on. I will say this. I love this case. Nice matte finish on this. The camera still works fine. No razivity. But this is really nice. All right, they should have a case like this in all of the new Samsung phones. One more thing. Now, Samsung, if y'all watching this video, please bring back the pop-up camera, but just make it for face unlock also. Now, if you notice, one more thing I got to mention too, 48 megapixels, that's another gimmick. All right, a lot of these mid-range phones coming out with 48 megapixel cameras, it's all gimmicks because when you put it to 48 megapixels, it almost looks worse. It's almost worse. So that's basically a gimmick. I'm calling this the Gimmick A80. This is 100% gimmicks. Samsung, if you're going to bring back the pop-up camera, maybe on the A90 or something else, make it work for face unlock. People that buy this phone and they want to hear that transformer sound, they want to see the camera going up and down, why not put it for face unlock so we can see it all day? If you don't take selfies, you're never going to enjoy it. It's basically just a big screen Android phone that the price is TGH, too goddamn high. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I'll see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock wanted to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.